Slow it down, hold it down, roll that, slow it down, slow it down.
Denny's get a lot of like
Slow
slack
that
online.
slow it
Niggas
down.
really don't be fucking with Denny's for whatever reason.
Denny's is trash, bro. Like,
I was like a childhood favorite of mine. Like I ain't been in a while, but like niggas really like slander their name on social media.
Was it a childhood favorite because like the options when we were children,
Yeah.
like you remember Shoney's? Like
No,
the
Shoney. Nah, I'm not gonna.
fuck?
I was about to say I ain't gonna let you goddamn talk about
Nah, I'm
bad
saying
about
Shoney's
Shoney's.
was
Oh,
fire.
okay. All right, I
I'm
was
just
like, hold
saying
up.
though, but
Shoney's was lit. Nah. Comparing to Shoney's, nah, we're not gonna do that. Denny's get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that.
oh god,
Damn, man. Shoney's used to be in Fayetteville too. I was
they
mad
shut
years
all
ago.
them motherfuckers down.
Fuck.
nah, when I went to Vegas and there was nothing but Denny's out there. Nah, man. Nah.
That'd be sick.
Honestly, that's how I feel when I remember when Don, like my first time I came to the Ville and shit, when I came with Don, and when I pulled up and I seen that PD Quick, goddamn and shit, you feel me? That shit ain't in Fayetteville, but it's like it's on the way and shit.
Yeah.
That little PD Quick and shit.
Mhm.
I was like, damn, cause we ain't got we the only PD Quick I ever knew was in Durham and shit, like by the hood, and they shut that shit down like man, like way like a while ago type shit. I ain't think them bitches existed anymore. You feel me? Type shit. So
Yeah,
that
they,
shit was like,
they on the West Coast or what?
Good on North
'cause
Carolina.
I had that out when I was over there in, I want to say Vegas or some shit like that. Cali or Vegas, can't remember. But I wasn't fucking with the chicken sandwich. The chicken sandwich tastes like straight water to me. I was like, I don't know how y'all fuck up this chicken sandwich, but that's crazy.
Take me back to Chick-fil-A.
For real. But I'm still a fan of IHOP though. I'll still be fucking with IHOP, bro.
Racist IHOP, dog.
Nigga, when was they racist? Really? That's
Where they, man?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now tell me your experience with IHOP, bro.
I'll tell you a long time ago experience. There used to be an IHOP on fucking Fort Bragg going towards where all the strip clubs and shit is on Fort Bragg. All right, so it was a real like tall, skinny, pointy building. It was hard to miss. I remember they did some racist shit when me and my moms and the family had went in there. Like I think they like had sat us down and like sat like a few like white families after us, and like all them niggas got their food before us.
Oh, okay.
And you know your moms will definitely peep shit like that every time. Bro, she got us up so quick and we left. Bro, I was like, fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Just put my order in.
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't never had
I'm
those.
hungry, though.
I ain't had those experiences. IHOP, bro. I remember when they was trying to be Bloods though. That was funny.
what?
Remember
IHOP was trying to be Bloods?
they changed it to like HOB or some shit like that. And it was like it was supposed to be like House of Burgers, but
You know, I do remember.
you
they
know
was
niggas
trying
on
to,
Twitter
like,
was
remember
like,
when they
these
was
niggas
trying
trying
to change the names of that
Yeah.
joint?
Nah.
They did try to like tease us like they was about to change the name of it, and like it was like some type of rollout
Yeah.
hype type shit, like a nigga dropping a tape or so.
Did it drop like a big burger or some
Nah,
shit?
they
They
didn't
didn't do
nothing.
anything.
They
It was
didn't
all
do nothing.
perfect.
Yeah,
It was just like publicity stunt,
Yeah.
I guess. Like,
it was a failed attempt of trying to be funny. And then,
was it because they was really pushing it like they was trying to be
Yeah.
serious? I thought they was serious.
I thought it was serious too, but I was like, nah, dog. I
It
grew
was
up
all
with
a
pancakes.
practical joke type shit.
I
I
guess.
guarantee you a nigga in marketing collected a check during that time.
Oh no, he got paid.
Oh,
for
yeah, he
gross.
got paid for
He
real.
did his job. Whether y'all got the IHOP burgers or not, he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, all right.
I like how like the fast food restaurants are like on Twitter and shit. Like they be commenting on each other. Like Wendy's be beefing with McDonald's and shit. I
I'm
like
still
that
to this day trying to figure out how to apply for a job where you're just controlling their social media platforms. Like I'll do that shit. I'll be tweeting the fire shit, posting the fire shit on IG,
That's
nigga.
exactly why they should do it.
A nigga like me do it?
That's just because they should. That's why they should do it.
These crackers should pay us. Like, they had us enslaved for 400 years. So, yeah, they should pay us. I'll take the check, but nah. I don't know. My Twitter account is kind of wild. I be saying some wild shit up there, man. Getting my shit off.
But you be tweeting for their account though, so
Nah, I'll be forgetting. I'll probably like something. I'll probably like something and
I'll
forget.
be your fuck up.
Yeah.
We gave you a shot, dog.
KFC, we done said some wild shit. You be like, time to shut the colonel down.
Man, I don't know. KFC, they know that like black people like their chicken, and then they be pushing it sometimes. Y'all remember when they like had a chicken, and then like in the shadows was like a black fish, like fist or some shit like that? Yeah, bro. Like the chicken was standing up, and then it was like black power in the back. I'm like, all right, dog. Like, what we doing here?
So I see who they were targeting.
Yeah, the niggas.
We dealing in kente cloths again, eh?
That's when it was. That's when like
Basically.
I think it was around the time George Floyd got killed and shit, and like everybody was trying to be
okay.
Black Lives Matter. But anyways, man, welcome.
They ain't pushing it with that chicken. But anyway.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, man. This is another episode from Us to You, a podcast from their point of view. I'm your host, Scoop. To the right of me is the poet, Larry the Poet.
I have to do this
right
for the
of
6
him
Man Award.
It's Mayday.
I have to do this for the 6 Man Award.
And Slick the Engineer. And we back. How y'all doing, man? How y'all living?
Full house.
Full house, man.
What's happening?
What's going on?
My
What's
boy
going
Larry the
on?
Poet in the building, man.
Larry the
The
Poet,
poet,
man.
and you know it, man.
happening?
The East Side's only wizard, man.
I damn got Mayday in the building, man. How y'all living, man?
How y'all living, dog?
It's a royal flush if it's a full house.
Hey, yes, sir.
Knowledge.
Dropping knowledge. All right, man. How was y'all weekend before we start? How was y'all weekend, man? Well, it's still Saturday, but how was y'all week? How was y'all day? Answer how you feel.
Week was pretty smooth. Well, end out pretty smooth. I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't smooth. You know, it's a lot of things happening in the stars and the planets right now. You know what I'm saying? Currently, if y'all are people that keep up with that, with the astrological signs and things, the Mercury retrogrades, the Moon in Scorpio, and a number, a plethora of other things, all simultaneously. You know, coming to the crossroads. So this week has been a little up and a little down, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's
So,
all that matter, man.
We made it.
Thank you for being here, man. What about you, Mayday? How's your...
Yeah, that's definitely a line, bro. It's definitely been a week of gaining losses. You know what I mean? And flowing with that and being willing to take them losses to get those gains. Because for sure, the losses were the show. You know what I'm saying? The show that was intended for this week that was just like, well, nah, we're going to talk about snow instead. You know, so I won't say the week was easy, but it has been developing into nothing but gratitude and appreciation. You feel me? So
That's good.
yeah, I'm gonna keep letting that flow.
Yes, sir.
That was some deep answers, man. I want to
Yeah.
give y'all a few chings for that, man. That was the deepest answer I think we ever had.
Yeah, 'cause
on
we
this
just be
fucking
getting up
show.
here
Like, yo,
saying-
how was your week? Work was hell. Fucking, we
fuck
made
them
it.
crackers.
We survived. Still trying to get to this money.
Yeah, man. That's it.
But nah.
Man.
Shit, my week. Work was hell. Got through it. Survived. Get to the money.
Cash the check.
Yeah, man. I guess my week was cool, man. I had to get up early as hell to get some OT, but gotta get the money, man. Gotta get these bills. I feel like these crackers don't think I'm serious about this, cause when I was out for COVID and shit, well, whatever, I don't know. When I was out for that shit, they been playing with my PTO and my money, so yeah, if they keep
you off
playing.
the schedule, both?
I don't know, bro. They just doing weird shit. At my
It's like,
job.
nah, bro, you irresponsible, dog. You just be out here.
Yeah, basically, they think I won't cut up, man. So, yeah, I'm about to do that. But anyways, man, I don't know where we're gonna start. I guess we can start with you guys, man. You got a project out, Larry, called what? 910.
Project 910.
Okay. Tell the people how that came about, man. Actually, tell the people where you from. Actually,
So, Larry the Poet, go by Poet, from Durham, from the Bull City. You feel me? Born and raised on the east side.
Okay.
I met Slick and a bunch of homies from Fayetteville back when I was in college at A&T.
Okay.
Don, Skeet, Chuck, Ray, you feel me? The whole gang. Like, met him back at A&T, so that's how we got connected on the music tip.
Back in the college days.
Yeah. I literally remember the first time that I met Slick. I remember we ended up in Ray's living room and shit, just all in a cipher and shit. Just goddamn
real
freestyling, spitting just real
Hip hop college shit.
Yeah, just real hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of where it started. And then Chuck and Alfred, we worked on a project back then that was my first mixtape. It was called Change Your Hearts. So we put that project out, you know what I'm saying, way back in the day. It's still up on that piff, you know what I'm saying? If niggas want to check out some super throwbacks, you know what I'm
I think I still got tape up there somewhere
yeah,
floating around.
the super duper throwbacks. But you know, just been staying connected and in tune with my niggas, you know what I'm saying, over the years and shit. And I'd always taken my music, you know what I'm saying, seriously. But I just kind of like have been in a new gear, you know what I'm saying, recently. And like I said, we just got connected, you know what I'm saying, Slick and Chuck. They sent me some beats, you know what I'm saying, and I kind of just, you know what I'm saying, I created, you know what I'm saying, what I created, and then it was kind of like coming back around full circle. So like, I named the project, you know what I'm saying, Project 910, you know what I'm saying, really as an ode to the homies and shit, because it's like these the same guys, it's the same energy and shit that put out my first project, you know what I'm saying, and so, you know what I'm saying, it was just like, yeah, it just feels right, you know what I'm saying, even though I'm from the 919, you know what I'm saying, people that get it, they'll get it. It's like all of the production is from the 910 though, you know what I'm saying?
Because I was trying to figure that out. I was like, the East Side, like, is that Fayetteville? I was like, Fayetteville got East Side? I didn't know that. But I'm not from here, so I was like, I don't know how the city politics are. Before we move on, how was that nigga Slick in college? I feel like he was a wild nigga.
We went to different colleges though. He was at A&T. I was at Winston-Salem. So
you didn't see his nasty.
it was like
didn't see the nasty work he was doing.
oh man, I probably went to A&T maybe like 2 or 3 of them like weekends through that. What was it, freshman year or sophomore? Either one or shit, both. And
I'm about to say, at least from what I can remember, every time it was pretty much the same shit. We end up somewhere with a bottle, with a bag, and with
because
some
we would go
music
down there,
at
we
it.
would link up with Skeet, and then we'll fuck with you, and we'll go down there and fuck with like Ray and them, and we'll still fuck around and link
Right,
up.
pop up. You feel me? Like it was all
So
because that shit was wild. Like when I first got to A&T, like I said, I'm from the Bull, so it was like when I met. I'm trying to I first met Skeet and I met Don. You feel me? And then that's how I ended up meeting, you know what I'm saying, Ray and everybody else. And it was just the energy and the connection. Like when I got around them, it was like they felt like homies that was from the Bull. You feel me? They felt like niggas that was from my city type shit. You feel me? So it was just like naturally easy just to rock with them. You know what I'm saying?
shout out to the homies.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homies. Okay. When was the first time, like, and I about to say, Mayday, you can answer this question too. When was the first time you realized you could rap? Or like where do you fall in love with music at? Because I remember for me it was like 5 years old, and I realized like, okay, I might be able to spit a couple bars. Got older, did a little something with it. That was about it. So what was that time for you?
Yeah, I want to say real quick, that was a very like Brown Sugar question you just asked.
Oh no, I'm about
for a nigga that never watched Brown Sugar.
Oh, for real? I've never seen Brown Sugar before. That's
that was a very like Brown Sugar question you just
Oh wow, that's crazy. Don't worry, I'm about to get him off last shit soon.
Oh shit.
I'm about to start asking. So tell me about the East Side and these Crips. Your favorite color blue, huh?
Oh man.
So you want to go first?
Please, yeah. Because I was really thinking the nature of the question in and of itself was sort of dualistic, if I understand you correctly. So you were saying kind of both. You know, when you kind of fall in love with music, and then when you kind of feel like for yourself, like, oh, I can kind of create some of this though. Like I might be able to do some of this.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, it was real layered. I fell in love with music early. Like I grew up on oldies, so like I always like loved it. Like I'd be like, oh, this song is on. I wouldn't even know the names. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, this joint is on. They be doing this at the end of it, and I absolutely love that feeling that it has and that it brings. And so that turned into like me as a you know, an adult now. Like I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I mean? And so rap wise, I really didn't encounter hip hop until I was maybe like fully like 10, 11. I was in Atlanta, so my first full experiences were like Birdman was the first song I heard, #1 Stunner, you feel me? Mike Jones was my first favorite rapper, you feel me? Couldn't tell me nothing about that, still tipping, you know what I mean? So 29, I'm on the precipice, you feel me? Okay. About to dive in all the greatness. So about around 11, really, like right after I heard it and started listening to it consistently, I was like, oh, so the poetry I was writing is kind of like this a little bit. I was like, and I started spitting it back, and then I discovered Lupe. And that was kind of a rap. I think I saw the I Gotcha video. This nigga rapped about Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was like, well, people can do that. I can do that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What about you, Larry?
So, yeah, because I kind of heard the 2 questions there as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that a lot.
Nah, it's all good, and I love it because so. I think I want to start off by saying so like as far back as I can think and remember, my introduction of music was through my father. You feel me? When I was younger, he had the stereo, the old school. Everybody had the old school stereo system and shit in the living room type shit. Saying, you weren't supposed to touch that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that deal, but the 4 people that I can distinctively remember in my pops playing all of the time, majority. So the first 4 artists that I heard were Sade, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, and Tupac. Like those are the 4 people, the 4 artists that I distinctly remember my father listening to or playing. You feel me? From a young jit, you know what I'm saying? So from the time I was 3, 4, like that I can really like remember.
Yeah, that's way different than what the fuck my pops was playing.
You dig?
Pops was playing fucking Ice-T.
Too Shorts.
But, Fresh Prince and shit.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I hadn't never really gotten to, I guess, really think about it and assess it and process it like that. That's why I was glad you asked the question. But then, so I started writing when I was 9. Writing poems, you know what I'm saying? Or just writing whatever you want to call it. I just started writing when I was 9. When I was 11, I remember, so I played the drums at church. So my people's dad bought me one of them little electric little drum pads and shit. And then so one day I had like drummed a little beat, and then I had found out that I could record that shit and then loop it on the drum pad. So I recorded that shit and then looped it on the drum pad, and then I had one of those little, the Walkman shit from Home Alone.
Yeah, I know
the
you're
little
talking
Talkman shit. I had one of them shit. So I looped the beat on the drum pad, had the tape in there, recorded the beat, and had the Walkman record. And I took one of my little poems and shit that I had writ, and I just like read that shit to the beat, you know what I'm saying, and spit that shit to the beat. So I always say, like, I started writing when I was 9, and I started rapping when I was 11, and at that point, like that's when, you know what I'm saying, like I didn't I wouldn't say maybe then I necessarily like knew, but I was just like, oh, I know I can take this shit that I've been writing and I feel comfortable like putting this shit on beats and shit, you feel me? And then so that transitioned me into a whole different wave with it, you know what I'm saying, like back then.
Okay.
Actually writing it too on the paper.
Yeah.
These new niggas, it's probably all type
phones,
work.
man.
I already know.
I remember writing in the paper.
I remember having folders, the whole damn notebook. Shit look like a book, nigga.
Now my handwriting was sloppy as hell. I just
Wild
had to write my
rhymes.
shit.
I wrote lyrics on money before, goddamn, like nigga, like at work at Target, like just to remember that shit, like then slid $1 out my pocket and wrote a line down, like fuck it, I gotta remember that shit.
Thanks.
You
I
feel
probably
me?
pull
Like,
that all too.
No, I just pull out my phone. I'll just if a line comes to me, I'll pull out my phone, write that shit down real fast. I don't even care. It's like my supervisor there, bro. I gotta
Come down a
I
little
gotta
bit.
make sure that them bars stay intact, man. So when was the first time somebody heard y'all music? Because I remember for me, because I was a shy kid, man. So like I'll rap, but I didn't want nobody to know I was rapping. You feel me? So I remember the first time I did it, I think I recorded off that Tiger beat. I'm So Raw. I made a freestyle to that, and I sent it to RP Jerica. I sent it to the homegirl, and she was like, "Damn, this is actually nice." And that's what gave me the motivation to like actually like keep rapping and shit. Where do y'all find that motivation? I guess that's really the answer. Like, where did that motivation come to keep rapping? You can answer it too, Slick.
The motivation to
To rap, actually, not to keep rapping, but to rap.
shit, I think it's well for me, it's more of a creating thing. I just like to create. So like motivation, as long as I don't know, guess still inspired by life, I'm gonna just have to put it in something. And one way I create, putting this hip hop shit together. You know what I mean? So
I feel it.
yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, it's weird how like this is like a different path to how you get to like your own journey and shit. Like it's weird. I don't know. That's crazy.
I mean, everybody got a different story,
Yeah,
bro.
everybody got a
Don't
different
nobody
story.
got like your story. So
Nah, man.
For sure. That's
find a way to I guess spit it, man.
Yeah.
And even gotta be through like, you know, music, like, you know, if you like a drawer, painter,
Oh, yeah,
or fucking actor or some shit. Write scripts and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I like that. So for me, and I definitely process this question a different way now because of where I'm at. And what I've been able to identify is that, so like Slick just said, writing has always been like my form, like my outlet, you feel me, as far as like being creative, you know what I'm saying, and like releasing, you know what I'm saying. But then what I like really like connect with now is that writing and then making music and rapping is actually a part of like my healing. You know what I'm saying? Like as I listen, that's why I really like oftentimes, sometimes like just going back and listening to some of my old music, like, cause I'll be realizing like, damn, I made this shit then, but I wrote this shit for right now. As I'm listening to it and shit, you feel me? Because I'm processing it and understanding, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that shit is healing for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I see where I came from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the growth and I understand that the vision that I had and, you know what I'm saying, what I want to do and how I want to move, like, and how I'm trying to manifest that it can and is and will happen. Dig.
How different like was the vision from back then? And do you give yourself like grace for like, I guess, knowing the shit you know now that you didn't know back then? Because me personally, that's like some shit that I fight with.
You got to. You feel me? Gotta give yourself grace. You dig? Like, and that in itself, you know what I'm saying, is a part of the, for me, you know what I'm saying, the whole music making process. I also realized that, like, because I was the type of person that used to, I was just talking about this on the ride and last night, I was the type of person that used to critique my shit so hard that the music would end up never getting released.
I know the vibes.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I know the vibes.
You dig? And so, yeah, you just gotta.
Definitely just gotta put it out there. Like, that's one thing I really learned. Like, just gotta put that shit out there. Somebody, people gonna fuck with it. Some people ain't gonna fuck with it, but
Damn, you did ask. One part of your question was like, when did you start letting people hear your music?
yeah.
Oh, shit. Before I can even like really put shit on wax, bro. I remember I used to like shit read my shit off the paper and like rap as a little nigga to motherfuckers off that shit. So, and I started doing that like second grade, so like 8 years old maybe.
Damn, you better than me. I was shy as fuck, bro.
Oh, not well. Shout out to my cousin Timbo, cause Tim, this nigga really like put me on to making music, cause he was so into it at such a young age. We was in the second grade together, same class. He was so into it. He was like my partner, so I was like, he just forced it on me, bro, and I just like fell in love with that shit crazy, like. So, yeah, man. Ever since then, for real, bro. Fucking rapped in front of the janitors at elementary before, bro. That shit was lit, bro. Hey, they gave us our fucking props, bro.
Actually, low key, shouts to the janitors, bro. I had some cool.
You think you slick, bitch, or not?
I had some cool ass.
Nah, they was definitely cool, bro. They like let us spit. Like they all came together just to hear us spit, and they was impressed too. Like they dapped us up and shit. And I was like, all right, bro. We lit each other like, all right, we got something.
I had some cool ass janitors too in elementary. After elementary, they got kind of weird, but yeah, I had some cool ass janitors. I actually had a janitor that could sing his ass off too. Like he had one of them like gospel voice. Like
That's crazy.
I
had
was
a janitor
born like
that
he
could
was
sing his ass off.
He was doing that.
Every school built the same, yo.
For real, like
Say the exact same resumes. Like, all right, we need a janitor that can sing, Need a fucking lynch lady that do this.
I think the first time like niggas done heard me like rap little shit like in the neighborhood and little shit like that. But I think the first time like I actually like a song, you know what I'm saying? Like I let somebody hear some music. You know how back in high school everybody had their little cliques and groups and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had like I said, I was.
What was the name of your clique? Come on now. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine, man. What
I'll
was
tell
the
you
name?
the name of one of them. So it was this clique. We had a group. It's called the Rock Stars.
Rock Stars?
It's
Okay.
called the Rock Stars.
All right.
But everybody had their little code name or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Okay.
I know the vibes.
The niggas had the little custom little profile pictures and shit, like all like matching, but like different colors, and the niggas had on the little outfits matching the outline of the picture and shit. Like
Nah, I
you
already know.
back in the day, like MySpace profile type shit.
Nah, I know. Trust me, I know.
Ill in the game, you feel me?
Yeah. Shouts out to the homies, goddamn.
Mine's was like I still say mine's first class. That was my shit.
First class.
Yeah, it was
Oh yeah.
still represent my shit.
Yeah. I definitely like early when you used to come to my crib and record.
Yeah.
All that early first class shit. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. We had a name in fucking back in elementary, and then also like the real hip hop clique that I fucked with in high school. All right, so back in elementary, it was the Hot Boys and it was the Wolfpack. Niggas would switch sides so many different times. Elementary, that shit was crazy, bro.
Hot Boys is understandable.
Yeah.
Hot Boys is understandable.
And then in high school, shout out to the old gang, man. Double Dose, man. We held it down in high school, man.
Double Dose.
I feel like we was the first rap like group in high school that like was actually recording music on wax and like putting it out on MySpace and shit. Like we had a music page and all that, bro. That shit used to jump a little bit.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, yeah, I remember I made a song for our two homegirls that was in the clique and shit. Goddamn, you feel me? Just some shit. Goddamn, like shouting them out type shit. And I made a little video on Windows Movie Maker. Shouts out to goddamn them back in the
Hell
day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, had to. But yeah. But I started goddamn doing that, and then I made another one for the homies and shit. Goddamn, you feel me? After that, and then like people was fucking with that shit. So then goddamn. Then that's when I started finding, cause back then you could do that shit a lot easier than you can now, you feel me? Like just finding, you know what I'm saying, like a beat and shit, you feel me? Like a, you know what I'm saying, the industry beat, like a song that niggas know and shit, goddamn, you feel me? And I started just doing like covers and shit, like what they call it now, covers and shit, you feel me? Hot now remixing niggas, but that shit from me, it came from Lil Wayne. That's the first nigga that got. I'm like, Lil Wayne used to get on niggas' beats, and you didn't even listen to the original song no fucking more after Lil Wayne got on on that shit. Goddamn, you feel me?
I really thought that was. I thought that was normal. I was like, hop on nigga beat. Yeah,
that shit was fire.
Go crazy.
So, yeah, then I started doing that, and then doing joints like that, and then people like that's how I started gaining traction. I was one of the first niggas that was like, you know what I'm saying, putting out music, like putting that shit out on goddamn YouTube and MySpace, Facebook, that type shit. So kind of just kept me goddamn like, well, fuck it, people fucking with it. So I like doing it. So let's keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm like definitely one like. I was definitely one of the first niggas in like my generation from like Virginia Beach that was like putting out music. It was some other niggas. Shouts to that nigga Smoke, Frank from the Trap. They had High Five Ghosts. Shouts to that nigga Tim. Who else? It was some more niggas out there. AMG, I think, was a group. They had like a real big buzz, but yeah, man. If I gotta give myself some props, like the first nigga, you know, I was rapping and shit. You know, that's how niggas knew me. You feel me? But well, what about you? You had a crew in high school too?
That's beautiful. Yeah. That'd be inefficient to say incorrect. You know, that's true. I did. They were really. I would say there was really some guiding light. That was some guiding light shit for me. You know what I'm saying? If I can say that. It helped me at the time where I was in a space where a lot of what people were writing around me wasn't what they were living. You feel me? So I was like, well, I can either go and find the people I know that are living that and go find and record with them. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I can't go downstairs and eat corn pops in their crib though. Yeah. Because at the time I'm recording with one of my homies, you feel me? And I was just like, man, I just kind of need to find something else. You know what I mean? So I can fully express myself because I'm writing about all this other stuff. And so I actually found a homie, my homie Blue. found the homie Sky Blue at the time, and linked with him, and that was really the crew through the majority of the rest of my high school. So that was like junior year for me that I linked with him. That was 2 steps above the stars, and still is. You feel me?
Okay.
It is inspiring. A man had a vision, you feel me? And I got to see somebody actually in action making projects and recording and, you know what I mean, going hand to hand and throwing shows and, you know what I mean, really teaching me like, yo, yeah, we going to stay up all night and freestyle, bro. We going to do all this.
So we was the rock stars and these niggas was 2 steps above the stars. Low key, these niggas was coming for us, low key. We ain't know that.
Okay. That's what's up.
So what's going on?
You said something dope though. Like niggas rapping what they're not living. And I know Durham is. My dad would tell me about Durham like, hey, it's dangerous out there, son. You might not want to go out there. And I was like, all right, I guess I won't go out there. But I remember coming up, I was rapping like that, rapping shit. I wasn't, living. I think I had a bar where I said like, I know some niggas out.
I definitely
kill Obama or some shit.
Bro, my first raps was all about money.
I would never erase them.
My first bars was like all about money.
All about what?
Money.
Oh, I thought you said women.
No, bro, I'm in elementary just talking about
Money,
getting money, bro.
More than money than anything.
Yeah.
Nah, we was good.
I had to learn the craft, so I'm like, all right, let me get these money bars off. Let's see what it's really about.
I didn't say I had 2 Macs. I ain't never seen a Mac in my life, dog. just rapping. But
I think if it's a rapper,
really skill.
I feel like if it's a rapper or an artist that look you in the eye, dead face, and tell you that they have never fabricated a bar or a line ever in their life, you feel me? Like, slap that man in the face.
Yeah.
Like, it's cap. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, what were you doing as a creator? That's really would be my next question.
It's storytelling.
It's all light and shadow, as they say. You feel me? So
Yeah.
some parts of that art is just the art of like a bit of the mystique. Like, where did they go? Where was that? You know what I'm saying? Where did that kind of come from? What's that about? And oftentimes, it's one of my favorite quotes from a movie from V for Vendetta. They said, artists, politicians use the truth and tell lies with it, and artists use lies to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And it's such a, you know what I mean?
Pretty much.
We're able to take the things in our environment that may even be false, and you know what I mean, tell them in a true way. To that, I will say, man, I wish some people would get back to the element of, okay, maybe I didn't do this, but I'm about to tell y'all before the project even started, this is all my homies. You feel me? But allow me to narrate you through what happened for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he can't tell it. Because we're not doing that.
And that's how I live it now. This is from the homies' perspective. This is from, we all did little shit here and there, but I tell people fast and hurry, like, bro, this is entertainment. I'm not doing this. I'm damn sure ain't doing this at 26. I'm not doing the dumb shit I'm rapping about. But this is all entertainment, and it is a way for me to release emotions, but I also like the entertainment factor because that's how my mom told me what rap was. When she was playing Tupac and she see me rapping these gun bars and fuck your bitch and all that shit, she was like, yo, this is entertainment, right? He's not really doing these things. And I do think we need to get back, and that will help kids because these kids listen to NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk thinking these niggas got 100 bodies, and that's not the case. That's not real life. This is going to send you to prison real quick.
Tupac was fucking somebody's bitch, no?
He definitely was. And sometimes it's truth. It's like it's truth in every joke, right? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's truth, man. And sometimes there's truth in my bars. You just gotta read between the lines, man. If you was there, you was there. You know.
Just gotta be a craftsman, man.
Yeah. So let's go to the
remember
project.
that made me think about back in English class. Shouts out to Miss Donahue. They'd always told us when we would be going over the poems and stuff, like, it's always like, as you know what I'm saying, dissecting a piece, you know what I'm saying, of whatever it is, it's always like what the artist, you know what I'm saying, meant, you know what I'm saying, what he wrote, and then it's how you perceiving it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, always, it's like you can never, like, you know what I'm saying, you can hear a bar and, you know what I'm saying, like, niggas use metaphors, similes, niggas say hot shit, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, you still might not know what that bar actually mean. You know what I'm saying? What the artist actually meant by that and shit. You feel me? So it's still like how you taking it. You know what I'm saying? And perceiving it. Like you have to really be that man or really talk to that man. You know what I'm saying? Or have been with that man to know what the actual 100% is. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. So Project 910. Why is there only 7 songs? Was that like what you wanted to do, or you just got the 7 songs and was like, that's cool? 22 minutes is fine.
Why 7 songs? Seven felt right.
Okay.
As I dissected the, you know, because like as Slick know, there's a couple tracks that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Chuck it in there. There's a couple that could, you know what I'm saying, that could have been right on there. You know what I'm saying, somewhere. But
Just one what was right.
yeah,
Or what felt right.
yeah, I just
I feel it.
processed it, and it just made sense. And I listened to the tracks, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna go here. It's gonna climax, and then it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, take a smooth, you know what I'm saying, a smooth outtake, and it just, yeah, it came out just how I wanted it to.
Okay, so what was the time span for like recording process? Like a year, 2 years? I know you said off camera. My favorite track back in the days was written in 2019.
Yeah.
So what about the other tracks?
So, yeah, when back in the days was written and recorded, you know what I'm saying, back in 2019, the project definitely was about to be something different and was titled something different. All of the other tracks, sheesh, were recorded. Project 910, I dropped that joint December 7th on my sister's birthday. All the other tracks were recorded like, I mean, this year, you know what I'm saying, last year, like, but within like, I don't know, three months prior.
Okay.
Sound about right.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Something like that.
Within three to 4 months prior.
Okay.
So
No, it definitely came together smooth.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where was you recording that? Back and forth in Fayetteville and Durham, or just mostly in Durham?
So I know.
You recorded like a couple joints over
Yeah,
here,
I know
right?
I recorded a couple tracks here.
Shout out to Dojo.
Yeah, shouts out to the dojo, Slick Sensei.
Is there?
I know I
You think you slick,
recorded
but you're not.
a couple tracks at the homie Chemo Savi spot out in Rougemont. Shouts out to the Tuscarora. We actually I think we pulling up there tonight.
Okay.
The fuck with the homie. But yeah, I definitely recorded a couple joints there. I believe I recorded at least one of them joints at Bull City Sound Studio. Shout out to the homie Absolute. Been rocking with him for a good little minute, you know what I'm saying?
Bull City.
Definitely.
Okay.
And I even feel like I may have recorded a joint at the homie Legit spot. Shout out to the bro Legit Poet out in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Raleigh. My bro Legit. Dig. So yeah, it was a little bit of all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like that. It was just a different type of motion with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, and that's why I called it Project 910. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling it a mixtape or an album. Like it's a project. You know what I'm
project.
saying? Like it was a lot of different pieces, a lot of different mechanisms all turning to get it produced and yeah, the vibe was just right.
Okay. And how do you get in that vibe to record your music? Do you gotta live with the beat, or do you walk into the studio, hear a beat, and be like, nah, I got something for that? I know for me personally, it takes me some time to like write a track down. So you know, I gotta live with the beat for probably like a week or two. Then I come in here, lay down the vocals and all that stuff. What about you?
It depends. Yeah, it depends. Most of the time, how I've been functioning lately. I hear a beat, and if I can get jiggy with it, you know what I'm saying, then I get to writing. Like people know, a lot of people that's known me for a long time, they know I'm kind of known for being able to write verses, you know what I'm saying, quickly, you know what I'm saying, and being able to like deliver that joint well. But then so as like I've further developed as an artist, you know what I'm saying, and grown, I also do with certain tracks, you know what I'm saying, give it a little bit more time to breathe and marinate, you know what I'm saying, and I might write 4 bars here, come back later, write 4 more bars, come back 2 days later, write 8 more bars, you know what I'm saying, like chop that together, come back, you know what I'm saying, the next day and then finish the whole song, you know what I'm saying, then just depending on how to flow. But a lot of times, like if I'm hearing the beat, like when last time when I was hearing Charles at Chuck had played that beat, and I was like, nah. I was like, send it to me like right now. Like I need to make sure that shit in my email, goddamn, you feel me? Like right now. And then drove back, you feel me, to Durham that night, and then what? Like the next afternoon, I was sending y'all sound bites and shit, you feel me, like on IG and shit, you feel me, like verse done, you know what I'm saying, nice. Like type shit, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, and when the energy is like that, it's like it feels right. I'm like, yeah, that's something that I'm trying to like really get them do something with. That's something I can, you know what I'm saying, like it just happens like that, you know what I'm saying. I don't always even know what it means. Sometimes I listen to the track back as the people listening to it back, and I'm like, damn, I did say that. You feel me? You know
I know you saying. Yeah, I know you saying.
Yeah.
Did somebody knock on the door?
Oh, maybe. I'll check it.
Okay. And Mayday, you can answer the question too. What's your process like when you were recording a track?
For recording or for like writing? Wow. Just kind of like
both.
the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, just the whole thing. My bad.
No, you all good, bro. You perfect. Yeah, y'all been on it. I would say really for the creative process, very similar, somewhat similar to Poet, because I won't say it's as consistent, but that's because I've seen him in action. You feel me? So I have a different perspective, perhaps, than others. But I would say I'm a good medium between what you were saying, like about a week or 2 if I'm like really kind of just sitting on it and going through the track and really going through the beat. But at times, like I said, if I'm really feeling it, I might be like, yo, I'm about to go ahead and get that in the email, twist one up, go sit, let it marinate, you know what I mean, and really vibe and cook something on out. And for me, a lot of times it'd be that first line.
I gotta interject just because I see you talking about he's seen my process, but I've also seen this man, like I don't know. I don't want to say like I can't do what I want, but like this, I don't know. I just be seeing this man like he just be walking and shit. You feel me? Just like taking walks, like just intricate, like intimate walks and shit, just with the headphones on and just be
nice,
just be zoning out, just going the fuck off type shit. And I be hearing, I'm like, bro, what the fuck this say like type shit? You feel me? Like. So yeah, he be on that type shit though too, and then like that's why it take him like a couple weeks sometimes too, because he just be done spit 8,000 bars.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
then he like, I'm gonna take these 16, and then
okay. Yeah, we kind of on the same wavelength when it comes to that.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate all appreciation and gratitude. Bro? You feel me? I'm curious to Sensei's process in the wave, and we got another G entering. Peace. Hey, the sock wave is fire, by the way. If I could just say that, I know everybody else can't see it. You feel me?
I just got the whites on. Y'all
Jack
came out stunning with the socks. I should have known.
You feel me? Down to the Hercules.
Hey, I should have known, man. Hey.
Yeah, if I knew y'all was doing it like that, bro,
I would have switched them up.
I got some socks for y'all niggas, bro. Sounds crazy. Got some socks for y'all niggas, bro.
Might as well. OnlyFans. That could be our OnlyFans contact right there.
These are my bullshit. I go to work. Socks.
This is the master, but this is Blue Skies.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have Charles in the building. We do have Charles in the building. Chuck, original Chuck. Probably hear him in the background.
I don't know. Blue skies, but I don't know though.
Shit, man, where you taking us, Scoop? Where you taking us?
Oh, well, I'm taking this. I'll let y'all. Y'all ready? All right, where I'm taking us. What do the East Side mean to you?
The East Side.
It's mission all over this project.
Yeah, the East Side. I mean, that's where I was born and raised. You feel me? On the East Side of Durham. I went to. Anybody friendly? I went to Oak Grove. I went to Neal, and I went to Southern High. I went to Oak Grove Elementary, Neal Middle School, Southern High School. So that's all I should really have to say. Like, you from the East Side, you know. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's just where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the East Side of the city, East Durham. I was born on Spruce Street. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Bentwood for a little while when I was younger. My people stayed there, and then my peoples, they helped. They got the money up. You know what I'm saying? And we moved out a little further,
Okay.
out towards the far east side. You know what I'm saying? And like that whole area. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of known for, you know, gang violence, gun violence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different things. Got a somewhat of a bad reputation, I guess you might say. But I mean, all of Durham kind of just like got a bad reputation, you know what I'm saying? Somewhat, for real. But yeah, it's just that's where I'm from, born and raised. Like I really like grew up on the east side, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just kind of like proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Really, to say the least, you dig. Like, it's a lot of positivity, it's a lot of good that's come out of there, though, you know what I'm saying? And now, especially that we older, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to all of the, you know what I'm saying, the homies and the people that didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? But it's all us, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking back, like, it's a lot that people want to do, you know what I'm saying, to, like, really turn the tides, you know what I'm saying, to really kind of, like, shift the energy, you know what I'm saying, of what Durham is about, you dig? So.
Okay. I like it. All right. So, you only got one feature on the track, right? And that's the Honorable Slick the Sensei.
Indeed.
Okay, so who went first, Slick or you? Like, how'd that come about?
So, interestingly enough, I had trying to think. Yeah, I'd already had that beat, and so I got my verse together, and then so I came here, and
That's one of the joints you record over here, right?
yeah, I came here,
Yeah,
and we was working on a couple projects, playing through some beats. Chuck was here and shit, and then so I had recorded that joint. Like I recorded that joint, and then I was like, oh yeah, Slick, by the way, I'm gonna need some bars for that. Yeah, I hit him with one of them real quick. Like I hit him with the surprise alley-oop. Like, oh yeah, by the way, get in your bag real quick, son. You feel me? Like, yeah. Because a lot of people, I had never...
Mission accepted.
Yeah, you dig. It was only right. It was only right, you know what I'm saying? Project 910, you know what I'm saying? That got the Honorable Sensei, you know what I'm saying, on one of his own tracks, you know what I'm saying? Blessed me with that, by the way, was super fire. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
You think you slick, but you're not.
Now, I might start an argument here, but who had the harder verse?
Oh, I see. Why you go there, bro?
Hey, man, you know what I mean? Hey, man, it's the pod, right? I'm trying to be an interviewer, you know, trying to get my shit off.
Who you asking, me or?
Hey, man, whoever going to accept the answer.
Honestly, I think Slick had the hardest verse, and that's why I left him. That's why I didn't give him the first verse. That's why I gave him the last verse, because I wanted him to eat.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. I respect that.
I wanted him to eat, like I said.
Looking for something a little juicy, and like I
Yeah.
worked that nigga.
You
I'm
feel
really
me?
over here thinking about it, bro.
I mean,
Real shit on some real shit. Like, 'cause like I
Yeah.
said, like I explained earlier, like met all the homies back in the day and shit. We was in the ciphers and shit. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, no, back in the day, I was the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was killing niggas. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, my nigga really like, you know, worked on his craft and shit. You feel me? Lyrically and, you know what I'm saying, on the production side and shit. You feel me? And so like, I'm really like proud of my nigga, and when I heard, you know what I'm saying, like I'm hearing my nigga, and I'm like, nah, my nigga really like in his bag now and shit, you feel me? So it was really just out of, you know what I'm saying, really out of respect and love, you know what I'm saying, for real, and I'm like, nah, I want my nigga to goddamn go on the
I have to do this for the
plate,
Six
let him
Man
know.
Award.
Yeah,
Let him know.
appreciate that,
I'll
both.
definitely give it a Slick.
For real.
Anytime I go on a track with Slick, I know I gotta bring my A game. I don't think
Man, appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think
glad.
I got him yet. I don't know. I know. I just listened to Make It Last not too long ago. And I think you got me on that one.
Nah, man. I'm glad that y'all, think highly of my pen and, trust me to, push the bar with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, man. I think that's super dope, man.
I know my favorite track on the album was. I know I didn't say it a couple times, but back in the days, what was your favorite track up there? And everybody can answer this question. Because I feel like everybody's gonna have a different answer. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. And this like, it's a toss up for me. It's really between Blue Skies and Want You.
Okay.
But for me, I think it's Want You. I mean, just like, cause kind of like what I spoke to earlier about like writers, it's always about like what the writer really meant by what he wrote, and then the perspective of how you perceive it. And me just fully knowing what Want You means, like that's my favorite joint.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate what it means, or you want to keep that to yourself?
Hey, that's the track you post the most. I already knew your answer before you even answered. I was like, I know it's I Want You. I know you love that track, bro. I love it too, though. That shit hard.
That's your art.
I want to. I'm trying to. Maybe if I can try to give a relatively short answer. First of all, just like, I mean, all of the beats on the project, you feel me, were kind of chosen for this aspect at the same time, you feel me. But like Want You, it's like fuck what I rap or what I said on the beat and shit, you feel me. I can just
like the last beat I sent you, right?
I can just smoke a blunt and just put that shit on repeat and just vibe the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to both, you know what I'm saying, Slick and Chuck in here right now, you know what I'm saying? Both my super producers for Project 910.
Appreciate that, man. Good look.
Because Blue Skies speaks for itself, bro. That's the one that really sticks for me between Blue Skies and I tell you, it depends on my mood. Cause Same to Me was that for a while, and that's just because there were so many things in there. I was like, yeah. But I'm gonna throw the dark horse in that and say really No Signal is some gas.
That's it. All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
No Signal? Okay.
So you got the whole album, the project was dope, bro. Like the whole concept. Let me just get a little closer, right?
Yeah. Please.
Whole project, whole concept was dope, and like just to give a little backstory on it, like Larry, we go back to college when we making beats. I don't even know how we came across each other on some weed shit, maybe. I don't know. Niggas making beats. We had a little studio set up. That nigga Alfred will be here next weekend. But we'll be on some shit. We was on some shit like, we had a little studio set up in college, and so I seen your progression. And when you got to that No Signal, it was like, that was the last track on the album. Yeah, the whole album was already fire, and then you dropped it off with that No Signal. Oh my god, bro!
That's
I
the joint I was talking about earlier when I was like that same session when I came up here. That's the joint when he played it. I was like, no, make sure that shit in my email before I leave. Like
that beat is hard.
When I heard it, I already knew. I said, this gonna be my outro, and I'm about to eat that.
And that was perfect.
That beat, I don't know, probably like 2 days before. I did Blue Skies.
The intro and the outro.
I called it.
And Same to Me.
I called it Fresh Prince.
Back in the days,
Yeah, favorite track. That beat is hard, bro. That beat is hard.
Appreciate it. And it was, I think it was another one too. Same to Me, maybe.
And the same thing that I spoke to earlier about how I feel like it speaks to the production at the same time too and shit. You feel me? Like, cause like I said, back in the days, the track
Tag
was in
team, boy.
2019.
Tag team,
What
Deadly
I spit
Boys.
was back then, but then
Off the rope.
he made it. But then I ain't no telling.
Pull
you,
out the
I don't know
table.
when you actually made that shit.
I think I was showing you.
Hey Chuck, get the table.
I probably made that beat back in 2017, 2018.
Like the beat from 17. You feel me? So
I made that shit probably
fresh, like 2 days before. So he made the beat 2 days before. I laid the shit 2 days later.
Yeah.
So process like it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you right, man. This is I don't know if we said it on the pod, but this is timeless music. Like it definitely give that vibe. Like you can listen to this 20 years from now, it's still gonna hit the same. So yeah, man.
That's definitely one of the goals, one of the main goals. You know what I'm saying? Like for sure.
And wait a minute, go ahead, Slick. What was your favorite track, bro?
Back in the days.
Second days. Okay.
Yeah.
My second favorite was You and I. I want to throw that out there. You and I was.
You and I.
I like that beat. Yeah, I love that beat. I love that beat.
I had to make a decision as a producer / artist to give somebody that beat.
I was looking.
I'm glad I gave you the beat though. I'm glad. Nah, for real. Those one of them beats where you like, damn, do I put it in my folder or do I let niggas hear this? Like,
And I am glad.
Nah, man, I had to give that up to somebody else, man.
And so ironically, when I did, you know what I'm saying, my little Instagram polls and my little checking back with people, you know what I'm saying, like, I think like you and I was like 80%. Like everybody fucks with you and I and shit.
For the video?
Yeah. Just like period. They saying like that's their favorite joint was you and I, and I'm like, dang.
When the video coming?
Man,
I'm about to say, go ahead, slick in your.
Oh, yeah. You still piecing it together?
We'll see.
I'll say.
We'll see. Look, that's
All
what I'm
right,
saying.
I'll let you,
a couple of them
let you pop it
joints,
up.
definitely, most definitely. Yeah, yeah.
So
Speaking of videos, I don't know where you was about to go with.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you
I
want
was
to say.
about to say, speaking of videos, you know what I'm saying? The homie Slick, though, just dropped a video not too long ago. What about that joint, though? Cause I done I done put that joint in rotation a few times.
Couple times.
I'm like, yeah, boy, this shit fire. This shit hard. Like,
That might be the second joint, bro. For real. Second video
yeah,
off the project.
yeah.
So it's looking like.
So what song do you want the people to hear when we? I'm pretty sure we're gonna put something in here where we're just playing your music.
We can play it right now to like close it out.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
close
I
the
got
interview
one
part
more
out.
question, but like, yeah, what song do you want the people to hear? And actually, yeah, what song you want people to hear, and how will you get somebody to listen to this project? Like, what will you tell them to listen? Like, I don't know how to really word this, but what will you tell them to convince them to listen to this project?
I would say, you know what I'm saying, one, if you just like good music, you know what I'm saying, real hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying, real like, you know what I'm saying, just solid, timeless, classic, somebody that's actually talking about something. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear somebody that's actually talking about something, you know what I'm saying, then listen to Project 910, you know what I'm saying? You're going to enjoy it, most definitely. And I think I want them to hear No Signal.
No Signal? Hey, man, go ahead and play it, man. Yes. Y'all go cop that. It's halftime, yeah.
7 minutes in.
Addicted to the money, yeah, I love it now. So I ain't really got no time to fuck around. I can flip it independent, make a couple thou. Give me any nigga shoes, I'll walk a couple miles. Addicted to the money, I need more of that.
Oh, no, let's play. Let's play for a little bit. No, let it
If
play.
it's a combination, yeah, I'm rolling that. Ain't too many complications, though it comes with that. I'm focused on the mission, know we out to get it. Tryna look back in a year and wonder how we did it. We just get it, how we live it, using pure intentions. That's why I can share the vision without your permission. Addicted to the money, that's to motivate. I'm doing better, what I mean that you supposed to hate. Too many say they real, but they support the fake. If it's a race, then how you thinking I'm supposed to wait? Fuck it, I'm about to go silly like Mandy and Billy. But I do anything for sister like Angie and Nikki.
All right, man. What's in store for you? What's in store? What's next, man? What's next? You drop this project now and know. I want to hear more from you. I don't know how your process is, or I know some niggas they take like 2 years off, 3 years off. But now I want to hear more, man. What's next, man? What's next, nigga?
I appreciate that. That's love. Disclaimer. I know what I'm saying, if you follow me on Instagram and shit, you might have caught it. But
Go ahead, shout out your Instagram too.
so it's Poet East Wizard. Poet POET _ East _ Wizard. Like that. And so I was supposed to drop Project 919 on January 7th. but then like, you know what I'm saying, the week before came and I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, uploading the music and everything, and it just didn't feel right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I hadn't it just didn't feel right. And then and I'm thinking like, yeah, Project 910, it's only had, you know what I'm saying, literally it's only had 30 days, you know what I'm saying, to breathe.
Yeah.
And then I think in the vein of that same day, I got an email from Spotify, and it was like, ever since you dropped Project 910, like your shit has went up like 300%.
Hey.
And I was like, damn.
That's what we like to hear around here, man. That's what we like to hear around here, man.
You did.
Let's get it.
And so I'm like, yeah, let me give it a little bit more time to breathe and shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Let me
sir.
give it a little bit more time to breathe. But I definitely gotta. I mean, people already been asking for a follow up to Project 910, or Project 910 Part 2, or some variation. I think I plan on calling it Project 26.
Okay.
You feel me, to switch it up, but like everybody from here, they know what that means. And shit, you feel me, you dig? So it's gonna be another play and shit. You feel me on that shit? That, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta keep up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Niggas
sir,
gotta
man.
Keep up for sure. But yeah, we got some shit lined up for sure.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Man, thank you for letting me practice this interview with you. I didn't get my DJ Vlad questions off, but you know that's for another time, man.
Definitely appreciate you for the space and for hosting, most definitely.
Oh, no problem, man. Shit. Shout out to Slick, man. Without Slick apartment, I don't know where we'll be at right now, man. Don't know where we'll be at.
Yeah, man, just tell them all where I'm at, man.